Hello and happy Friday, everybody, in the new quarantine schedule. Today we are going to confront the Wardens. Yay! But we do need to clean up a few things first. I've done a lot in between episodes, which is why I am now here in the Undercroft rather than our usual beautiful balcony overlooking the mountains and the sunset. I don't know what time of day it is right now in the game, or really in life. Okay, so I upgraded potions as much as we can. We got some like increased duration on the jar of bees and a couple other things that we're really not gonna, because really we just use jar of bees and jar of healing. We also cleared out the inventory. We only got 4 things in there right now, things I kind of want to keep, which I might go ahead and deposit most of that in the storage just so we have enough room, because we're doing a main quest today and we got to get enough room. I'm going to keep the Life Ward Amulet because I like keeping that in there just in case things go haywire. I don't think it's the case. Did I? Because I was messing around with some things. Okay, we're on normal. So we're going to... That's the wrong button. We're going to be bringing Blackwall, Varric, and Solus into the Fade with us. So I want to make sure we have them equipped nicely. I haven't actually checked that yet, so we're good. Blackwall needs help, so we're going to craft some things for Blackwall. Solus is good. Varric does need some stuff on him, so we'll get him an aiming and a grip. I'm going to write that down because I'm going to forget otherwise. So Varric, aim, grip, and then Blackwall, we need an axe and a shield. So, trivia time. I have not prepared any trivia, so this is just going to come out of my ass, I guess. Craft armor, craft weapons. Here we go. Okay. So how was everyone's Friday? Well, it's called a terrace god. Okay, sorry. I'm going to say porch from now on just because that's wildly inaccurate as well. Let's pick a shield first for Blackwall because that could be fun. What screams... Let's say what screams Grey Warden, but that kind of does it, huh? Is there anything else? Well, let's do the Grey Warden one because that seems appropriate. All right. What do we want? We want, say, 56 is the strongest. What gives us 56? I don't want to do Dragon Bone. 51 with Everite's actually pretty decent. Might do that 51. Stormheart, I don't like the color. I don't have any Silverite anyway. Okay, let's do that Everite with a 51. A lot of health. Health really isn't Blackwall's problem, though. Melee defense. Why does it automatically have front defense? Did I do something with that? Stagger. Melee defense. Might do some sort of melee defense. We got 17. Can't do that. 11. 17. 22. Oh. 20? No. Okay, let's do whatever that 17 was. Melee defense. Paragon's Luster. Wow, we got a lot of that. Okay. And then... maybe this one... I don't know. I'd rather do not health for him. Maybe a bit more... melee defense. I think I'll do stagger. Let's see. What's a good stagger? Can't do that one. Onyx is a 4. Obsidian with a 6. That actually might be the best. I know I'm not going to mess with Masterworks right now. Okay, so that looks good. It's decent. Okay. Trivia. Gosh. See, what have I been looking up recently that... I just had a video released today, but it wasn't really a lore video, so I don't really have anything on my mind right now. Let's see here. I'm going to pull up a random script of mine from like an eon ago and see what we got here. Maybe we should do something with Blackwall, because this is a Blackwall thing, and that makes sense. Let's do something with Blackwall. Oh, okay. So I just got a text. Okay, so guys, something that's been happening because Michael is working from home now is that he has to upload files to his work. And that's going to slow down the stream incredibly. So very, very soon, the stream is going to be very not great. So why don't I type out the question, and then you guys can type it back. That seems more fair. Since we're doing this anyway. So let me find a question real quick to ask, and then I'll type it out in the chat, and then you guys can go crazy. So let's see here. This is why I usually look up things before the thing. Okay, I have one. I have one. All right. All right, so the answer was white. Someone said, hold on. Nope, it was definitely white. Definitely white. All right, so Hannah G, right? Hannah G. Hannah G. Okay, accept. Okay, now let's do... I kind of like having axes for gray, for Blackwall because beard. So, that's a 32, 19. This one looks fun. We'll just do this one. So 232 is the biggest we can do. Well, which is Bloodstone. Bloodstone is a bit red. 216. 23 Lazurite. Obsidian. That could work. We'll do that one. Damn me for never romancing Blackwall. You could have had it all. Flanking damage, Sunder on hit, critical chance. What do we have a lot of? We have a lot of this. Sunder on hit? Yeah, we'll do it. What do we have? Canine leather. Flanking damage? I don't really care about flanking damage. Critical chance. Is that all we got? Well. And then I guess we'll do... We have a lot of that Vargas scale, so we'll do this one. Now this one also can use a haft. See, here's the thing. I have to go look up another. Didn't Blackwall win the tourney axe? I think it's a sword, not an axe. But yeah. The stream should also be back to normal because I think the uploading is complete, or at least it says so in my thing. Maybe we could do more. Oh, okay. How about, since the stream's back to normal, I'm just gonna say it out loud now. But along with the romanced Inquisitor, and you getting a griffin, a pure white griffin feather. What else did you get? I will say I'm looking for a specific warden rank as well. You can't just say whatever it was. But Zur, you're very close, but what was the rank? It's constable badge. Tall warden, you'll got, because you said constable. All right. Sorry, Zur. Tall warden. There we go. Okay, for Varric now, I'm gonna go all the way to the bottom. Okay, we wanted aiming and grip. So what's the best aiming? We're just gonna go all the way to the top. Aiming, flanking damage, critical chance, sunder. So those two are basically the same. I feel like this one's gonna be the best. Okay, stuff about Varric. Now we gotta look up Varric stuff. Zur! Sorry. You know, we weren't fast enough. It's fitting to have a warden, not a warden. That is true. So, okay. What? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so everyone remembers, I'm sure you all do, Golems of Amgarok. But House Tethras actually supplied the gold for that whole expedition. But what Dwarven family did they lend the money to? So I guess what was the name of the Dwarven family that was in Golems of Amgarok? Now, Jarek was the first name. I'm looking for the family name. Dace. Stephen. All right, Stephen Willem. Wilhelm? Wilhelm. All right. And then we also need a grip. And then that'll be it. Masterwork gilded? There's literally no difference. Okay. So, dexterity, cunning and dexterity, and cunning and dexterity. Well, we have a lot of these things. So I'll go at craft item, rename. Okay, another question. How about... Okay, so Varric's cousin, I know this is more about Varric's family than Varric, I'm sorry, but Varric's cousin is married to Maevaris Tilani, or was married to Maevaris Tilani. He did unfortunately die. But what was his name? What was his name? Also, I don't really know how to pronounce it. It's kind of a weird one. Theron? It sounds like Theron, but it's not. Like, it's not that close either. It does start with a T, though. You guys can Google this. This is a thing you can do. Thorolds. Yes, Anna Lou. It's L-O-07. There we go. All right. Let's throw these things on people. So, Blackwall. Blackwall, my dear, you need new things, and then we'll throw this in the trash. Oh, look how nice he looks. Now, this does need a grip. I don't know if I have a grip or not. I put those things in the bucket. Okay, so let's go to the bucket. That's cheating, Caitie. No Google. I mean, that's fair. Okay. Do I have a grip? I only have longbow grips. We might have to craft a grip. We might have one more thing. Let's modify weapons. So let's throw this on Varric. Varric, there we go. Aiming. Grip. There we go. Now he's looking like not a piece of shit when it comes to the game. Okay, let's craft a grip real quick and that'll be it. And then we'll head off. Grip. I think it's a one-handed half, right? What would look nice on that axe? That one could be okay. Nah. That one's simple. Ooh, spiky. That's a skull grip. Okay, now I'm kind of drawn to this one. For some reason. We'll do this one. It's not very good, but we like it anyway. I don't know. Some attack, and then Sunder armor penetration? Sure. Okay, this is a simple item. We'll get a simple question. Something about Blackwall again. I have to remember what I have asked and what I haven't. Something rough cause beard. How many times are you gonna say grip? Maybe I just like grip. It's called a grip. What do you want me to do? Okay. Let's... What's kind of a simpler one, because we don't need... I have to keep a list of the questions I've asked, because I'm starting to... I can't remember what I've done. Okay, so this is more about the actual Blackwall and not, you know, Tom Rainier. But, Warden Blackwall, won, the Silverite Wings of what? The Silverite Wings of what? Answer is fine, Dwarven Grams. I should try to figure out a way where that's the answer to one of these. Valor. Alex, you got it. Okay. Whoops. Raggio. Raggio! I mean, that is a name. Alright. Okay, modify weapons. Where are you, Blackwall? Game has to catch up. Half. I'm not going to bother with a rune. Should have made it a different color. You know what? I don't care. Okay, let's sell the stuff we have. Hold on. We had... Oh, wait, did I already toss it in the bin? I already tossed it in the bin. Okay, let's go sell it then. Alex Raggio should be my stage name if I start playing Ragtime. I like it. You're welcome. You can have that for free. Okay, so with that, we are ready to go. We got nothing left to do. I'm going to save the game just so we have all that. Now, I will say that there are a couple of things we could do. Like, we haven't finished finding the books in Skyhold. We didn't do Sutherland's quest yet, but like, we can do it all after this quest, and I kind of want to get this done. So, we're just gonna pretty much this whole episode for the rest of the time is gonna be Here Lies the Abyss. If it goes over, it goes over. If it ends early, then we'll just end the episode probably. But here we go. Probably a lot of me screeching, by the way, just because I'm not good at the game. Here Lies the Abyss. Here we go. I looked to see if I had enough power. We have 80 power. I should just not even bother. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without falling. The Grey Warden defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Clarel from raising an army of demons, Inquisition forces will need siege engines? Am I reading that wrong? Okay, powerful enough to breach Adamant's defenses. Whatever, I can't read.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sappers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
None of that accounts for the Wardens summoning a giant demon army.
That is the bad news.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause.
The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Girl, we marching. I read this out. So it is siege engines. They say like in WoW. I haven't played WoW. We have not done Wicked Ice, Wicked Hearts. I kind of wanted to do that one first, and then thinking about it, I decided not to. So here we are. So yeah, I think in a previous episode I said we would do it first, and I lied. Happy birthday. Let's go. All right, so we're bringing Solus, Blackwall, Varric. This one, I always feel like there's so many people I want to bring, because Cole has good comments. Cassandra has good comments. Sarah's fun. Like, they all have good comments, and I'm sad I can't bring them all, to be honest. But, yeah. Here we go. Confirm. Because, at the very least, we have to bring Varric, because Hawk's here, you know? You can't go somewhere without Varric and Hawk. I didn't use that shield. we go. Whoever said it was a date, that's because it's both of us are just sitting back here throwing around magic, so it's not that far off, I guess. I know you got something. There we go.
Pull back! They're through!
All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
That's a worrying lack of specificity there, Commander.
There are more of them than I was hoping, Inquisitor.
It's very
You
dramatic.
don't say.
Warden Stroud will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. She's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Alright, now we're going to spend as much time looking around and looting while our men die on the walls. I think that guy just fell off. Okay, cool. Alright, you next. A feature that wouldn't make sense, but I think would be interesting, is like if some of these wardens were named. I don't know why I want that, because that doesn't make sense at all. But oh, where did he go? Nothing? Aha. Really looting during an important mission. Why are you surprised? This has been consistent with everything so far. Oh, this is fun. Inscription under trebuchet stone. Flowing formal script. All who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. An addendum underneath it. Painted quickly and sloppily. Stick this in your taint, Blighty. I don't know if that's Sarah or if that's just like someone else. You know? Like, I kind of want it to be someone that's not Sarah. I didn't look at my staff. I don't know if this is going to work very well. Okay. I forgot what rune I put on it.
Stay back. We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual.
That's 100% Sarah. It really does sound like Sarah, but I kind of just wish... I kind of hope, I guess, that it's, I don't know, someone else. Like, there's just a whole bunch of little Sarahs in our ranks, you know what I mean?
Their minds are on their own.
You have a corrupting room. Yeah, I just don't remember if
Your back.
that's going to be
Everyone
okay
stay back.
with what we're doing here. Like, I don't remember the things.
Keep your distance.
Warden, turn off. We are not enemies.
Shoot, I didn't do it in time.
Why should I trust you, Stroud?
Wait,
You're a traitor to the Wardens. Clarel called for your death.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill Wardens. If you fall back, you won't be harmed.
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Woo.
said. I had hoped some of the Wardens would listen to reason.
Sorry, one part about Michael working from home is that we have to coordinate stuff. He's, yeah, I might have to mute myself because I think he's going to go into a call, but which we're going into some cutscenes, so it's actually not that big of a deal. But we'll see. Okay. Work! Isn't that fun? Okay. Got it. What else? We're good. Okay, let's get out of here. Did I Yeah, we did. Okay. Do cleansing runes work on wardens because they're tainted? I don't actually know. That's a good question. Probably not. Where are we? Whoop. Thank God the fade choice is not timed. I spent a legit 5-10 minutes just staring at it. Yeah, I panicked there when I thought I had missed my chance, but we just got extra dialogue. I'm not mad at that. That was a good snipe from whoever on our team did that. Oh, look at the view. I don't know what all of this stuff in the background is. Like, I don't have any idea why there's green fire. I'm assuming it's just something we did. We as in the Inquisition, maybe to mask our arrival. I actually don't know. We will be clearing all of the battlements because it's really not that big of a deal. Woohoo! Oh, hey, I need to do laundry too. We all should just be doing laundry.
Clear the area around the ladder.
Well, we're trying, Blackwall. One reason I bought Blackwall for this is if you do clear all the stuff, you get a thing for Blackwall. I mean, he doesn't have to be here for you to get it, but it's just nice to have. That was kind of wasted, but whatever.
We're clear. Let's get to the next one. You can
go.
press on ahead, Your Worship. We'll clear a path for the rest of our forces.
Woo-hoo! I wish you could fling more people off the sides of edges, just because I like doing that. Got it. We're doing really well. Most also because like Blackwell's here and he just makes us all into tanks. And then we're actually quite above everyone's level here. I think we're level 17 maybe, and this is like at max of 15. So we're gonna be kind of rolling in here. This is a little break room. Here to say Solus looks good. Hey, yeah. Do like the wolf pelt, as silly as it is. There's really no reason to even touch the cache. Oh, if you look through here, you can see what you're about to fight. That's kind of a cool little thing you can do, but most people run past it. That's the supply cache, so let's keep going. Oh, right.
Blood mages. It's always blood mages.
I know. Hawk, where even are you? Trying to get rid of this guy first. I think Hawk's way over there. Yeah, she just got pummeled. I don't... Okay, so, she's supposed to be using her Hawk's key for all of this, but it's, like, finicky, and I don't know if it works very well outside of Skyhold. But there's only one mod that does it, so... Whatever. There we go. Oops. Let's see if I can get closer, look what Hawk's using. Hawk is definitely not using Hawk's key. No. Maybe he'll do it in the face. I don't know. Sometimes this is a weird mod. Either way, the mod's supposed to be working. It just isn't for some reason. Oh well. There is definitely something left, but I am... What is over here? Ah, another one of these. Got it. Okay. What's up, Hawk?
Inquisitor. Always a pleasure.
Protect the troops.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
And she's gone. I don't actually think that that does anything, but I like keeping it, I don't know, it just makes sense that she stays with the troops. Hawk has like 4 backpack inventories from Dragon Age 2, remember? Oh, okay. Maybe she just wants something lightweight, so she went whatever this spear thing is. Dexterity. Can't go up there. I think there is something down here we can grab. Ah. It wasn't good. I don't know if that was worth it, honestly, but I have it in my inventory and we're gonna go our way. I know Rogue Hawk switches between archery and daggers depending on level. It's weird. That is weird. It's been so long since I've played a Rogue Hawk on here and then actually paid attention to it. Okay, I think that's sufficiently looked over. Okay, that's the way we need to go, so we'll keep going straight here. I think there's another, yeah.
We need to clear a path for our guys.
Hey, we're trying. Oh, you're all in my mouth. Oh, hello. Kind of hoping this pile of wood protects me from not that demon. Oh god, that's right. Woo! Ah! Questioning whether loot is worth it? Is this a Twilight Zone? Oh god, yeah, that's fair. I'm just in a mood. I just want good loot. The problem with Inquisition is that the loot is probably the worst out of the game, just because you level out of it so quickly. Like it really just becomes like you might as well say, can I have the money? Like it's not worth it. Just give me the money. But it is what it is. So I wish there was kind of also a deconstruction feature. So instead of like money, you can like deconstruct whatever it is, and then you get like it's kind of like this in the multiplayer
All right,
portion.
this one's clear.
We must hurry. Our forces cannot stand against the demons for long.
Uh-huh. Was it a letter from Aramond or to Aramond? I couldn't really tell. We could probably go ahead and heal up a little bit because we have a thing right here. There's something else over here. Amulet of Power. Woohoo! What's... Okay, that's that. It's awful when you must have the shiny. Yeah. Okay, Black Wall. We're just all gonna take a little sippy sip. Oh, he's actually good. There we go. Alright, let's continue. Great loot is useless, it's best to sell it. Yeah. Whoa, hello. Got it. Okay. We got that and the shields. We can find some of our forces fighting over here. How fun is that? And we're going. There's nothing down there, I think. Yeah, we would have dinged it. Oh, the gold. Hawk should be rejoining us any second now. I don't know where that demon came from, to be quite honest. Hello, Hawk. one last loot. I'm also going to save here. Just in case. Let's go.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect.
The Inquisition is inside Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tevinter, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. It has been many long years, my friend.
Too many, Clarel. If my sword arm can no longer serve the Wardens, then my blood will have to do.
It will.
I know this is gruesome, but I wish he made more noises than nothing.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Clarel, if you complete that ritual, you're doing exactly what Ehrman wants.
What? Fighting the Blight? Keeping the world safe from Darkspawn? Who wouldn't want that? And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then your Tevinter ally binds the mages to Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through! Please. I've seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I trained half of you myself. Do not make me kill you to stop this madness.
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Okay, I got a couple of people. Was the old warden who just died Larius? It was not Larius because that guy shows up whether Larius is dead or not. So it's not him. It's just some old guy. Also, someone asked, I think I lost the comment. Oh, Zur says, since you push Anders out, where did he go? Back to the Wardens again? We don't actually know where Anders is. There was concept art that he was supposed to appear in the game as like essentially a homeless guy that's just crazed out of his mind, but that never ended up like happening. I guess I had canon that concept art was true and that he's living in the middle of the desert somewhere, just completely bonked out of his mind because of possession. Anyway, these are the same thing, I think. We're gonna do Blackwall even though we know he's not actually a warden. Aurea doesn't know that.
Blackwall, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Blackwall laying it on the...
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or Perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you. Laurel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
You don't actually have to fight this thing. You can just run off. But we're gonna fight it because we want the XP. And the loot. I should space this out a little bit. You can, so this dragon's gonna be flying about, and you can actually target him and attack it, and you can actually get it down to 1 HP if you try hard enough, but it doesn't die. It's immortal. Yeah, the electric stuff isn't doing well for the Pride Demon, but there were some monsters by him I wanna... Ah, damn it. Black Holes get smacked. Stroud is just deciding he doesn't want to fight today. That's cool. Ouch. We've seen better fights, surely. But he's dead. Look at that. Look at all of this. We're almost. Oh boy. Oh no. Come on, guys, we're crowding up. We are gonna walk around this area looking for things to loot. Don't mind me. Did the stream die? Dang, my stream is messed up. Yeah, mine too. I'm gonna continue looking around this area because it doesn't really matter, and then we'll see what the stream looks like after that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's my internet. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. As I've mentioned, working from home, my master's bringing home to the quarantine. Things just gonna get some glitchiness. What's happening? Alright. We're trying our best here. I totally got... This is a very bad place to be in, to be quite honest. Okay. We good? Mostly good. Now, here... Where is it? There's usually, like, guys here that... Yeah, okay. Whoop. Okay, things look good now. We're doing alright. Getting some protection. Oh god. A very cool scripted scene. Fun facts. Fun facts, sometimes that whole thing plays, but the dragon model is missing for whatever reason. So, it just doesn't work very well. So what is the dragon even firing at you? Red lyrium fire? Yeah, it's some corruption red lyrium thing. I don't really know the specifics. It's like red lyrium magic, I guess. Ooh. Thank you, random Grey Wardens. Hopefully you will not die when we go through all this. Speaking of which, I cannot save. No, it will not let me save. Cool, love it. Nope, it won't let me do it. Okay, where's it? Oh god, I deserve that. Ooh, let's run. I don't know why. What if there's like one really good box everyone just ran past? Right there. Here we go.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight.
If we didn't go back for Stroud, we might have survived. Nah, because everyone else got eaten up too. Oh man. What if the Inquisitor was the only one to survive that? That would have sucked. Because the other ones would have definitely died. Look, Stroud is dead anyway. I mean, that's fair. Yay, we match. Everything's
Where
green.
are we?
We were falling. If this is the afterlife, the Chantry owes me an apology. This looks nothing like the Maker's bosom.
No. This is the Fade. The Inquisitor opened a rift. We came through. And survived. I never thought I would ever find myself here physically. Look. The Black City. Almost close enough to touch.
This must be very exciting for you, Solus. Any advice you have on what exactly is going on would be wonderful.
What spirit commands this place? I have never seen anywhere like it.
It's not how I remember the Fade either. Perhaps it's because we're here physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Aurea to the Fade. Well, one of us is gonna have to change. Oh, goodness.
I don't know. I still can't remember what happened the last time I did this. Well, whatever happened at Haven, we can't assume we're safe now. That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using, and there could be others.
In our world, the rift the demons came through was nearby, in the main hall. Can we escape the same way?
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right? There. Let's go.
Keep it in your pants, Solus. I think Blackwall hates this very much.
This is fascinating. It is not the area I would have chosen, of course. But to physically walk within the Fade.
Right. You like it here. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, literally.
I don't suppose you have any words of wisdom for this part of the Fade?
Why would I ever voluntarily come to this part of the Fade? The demon that controls this area is extremely powerful. Some variety of fear, I would guess. I suggest you remain wary of its manipulations, and prepare for what is certain to be a fascinating experience.
Well, that's one way to put it. So there's a couple of, I'm gonna call them mini-games in this area, where you do various things, get various things, and you get things in the end. Mostly, just like points. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Someone asked if the shades looked like that in previous games. They sort of did. There was, like, various levels of shades, and the one that's in this game is, like, the highest shade. So, yes. Camera's glitching this rock. Oh. Hell yeah. To be honest, I didn't really look up where everything was because I can't remember ever having trouble finding them all. So we're just gonna sit here and look around. A book. We did level up, by the way. At least Aurea did. So Aurea, what should we do? Ooh. We have a couple options. We could get this, but I don't know. I think I kind of like the Mark of the Rift better. So what's this? Regain mana based on damage you do to them is nice. You cast stray magic around weakened enemies and use it to increase your damage to your attacks. Well, that speaks to me. We'll go with that. Yeah, I'm not worried about finding them, because I don't remember them being that hard or out of place. You just have to, like, go into the nooks and crannies. Go ahead and loot this while everyone else fights the other thing. You can find original hardwood under these nightmare puddles. The Pilgrim. Find a light in the dark. These are... Oh, yeah.
There must be something here.
Here we go. So all of these have little backstories to it. I'm not going to read them because you can do it on your own. But they're kind of interesting. It's essentially people who are having a tough time in various times in their lives, and we get to give them something to feel a little bit better about their fear. And then you get various things. And if you do all of them at the end, you do get a Shard of Perfection,
That's
which
unexpected.
gives... I think they mean this. Also, the food on there looks very gross. It's less like... Other than that pie, everything else does not look edible. Okay. They all involve the Blight. Oh, right, they do, don't they? There's only one I remember well, and like the rest of them are just kind of vague. Oh, is it? It's time.
By the Maker. Could that be?
I greet you, Warden. And you, Champion.
Divine Justinia. Back at Haven, I thought I saw... How can you be here?
She's not. I fear we face a spirit. Or a demon.
You think my survival impossible. Yet here you stand alive in the Fade yourselves. In truth, proving my existence either way would require time we do not have.
Really? How hard is it to answer one question? I'm a human, and you are?
I am here to help you. You do not remember what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, Inquisitor.
The real Divine would have no way of knowing that I'd been made Inquisitor.
I know, because I have examined memories like yours, stolen by the demon that serves Corypheus. It is the nightmare you forget upon waking. It feeds off memories of fear and darkness, growing fat upon the terror. The false calling that terrified the Wardens into making such grave mistakes? Its work.
I would gladly avenge the insult this nightmare dealt my brethren.
You will have your chance, brave Warden. This place of darkness is its lair.
Corypheus seems to have a lot of demons at his disposal. How does he command so many?
I know not how he commands his army of demons. His power may come from the Blight itself, but the nightmare serves willingly. For Corypheus has brought much terror to this world. He was one of the Magisters who unleashed the first Blight upon the world, was he not? Every child's cry as the Archdemon circles. Every dwarf's whimper in the deep roads. The nightmare has fed well.
Can you help us get out of the Fade?
That is why I found you. When you entered the Fade at Heaven, the demon took a part of you. Before you do anything else, you must recover it. These are your memories, Inquisitor.
Let's go. Don't know why I went for the farthest one. Okay, let's get these.
What's going on here?
Bring forth the sacrifice.
Run where you can! Warn them! this? You, of all people.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone, help me!
Kink game gone
What's
wrong.
going on here?
So, your mark did not come from Andraste. It came from the orb Corypheus used in his ritual.
Corypheus intended to rip open the veil, use the anchor to enter the Fade, and throw open the doors of the Black City. Not for the old gods, but for himself. When you disrupted his plan, the orb bestowed the anchor upon you instead.
So why did Corypheus target the Divine specifically? Like, you legit could have used anyone for this, just grab some Warden. That is explained somewhere, and I don't know where. I don't know, it might be like a dev tweet or something. But because he wanted to give a big middle finger to the Chantry, it was a thing of pride, and that's what it was. He thought it would just look cool. That's honestly the answer. Well, we knew it was an Andraste. It doesn't really help, though. Let's keep moving. This is what I suspected. Yeah, all right.
I never thought Andraste did this. I did this myself, through my actions. No maker required.
And now you may be certain. You cannot escape the lair of the nightmare until you regain all that it took from you. You have recovered some of yourself, but now it knows you are here. You must make haste. I will prepare the way ahead.
Something troubles you, Hawk.
I wondered if you might be concerned about the Grey Wardens holding the Divine in that vision. Their actions led to her death.
I assumed he had taken their minds, as you have seen him do before. Come, we can argue after we escape this dark place.
Oh, I intend to.
I've never met the Divine. You think that was really her?
We have survived in the Fade physically. Perhaps she did as well. Or, if it is a spirit that identifies so strongly with Justinia, that it believes it is her, how can we say it is not?
She seems interested in helping us. That much is clear.
And the nightmare? From what she said, I don't look forward to meeting it.
Sounds like it preys on fear. Stealing people's memories. That's low, even for a demon.
Fear is a very old, very strong feeling. It predates love, pride, compassion, every emotion. Save perhaps desire. Be wary. The nightmare will do anything in its power to weaken our resolve.
After what it did to my fellow Wardens, I pray we find some way to strike it down.
Very chatty. It's like an awkward social distancing dance. Oh, how relevant. Oh, God. Almost missed it. I don't know what that is, I'll be honest. It looks familiar, though. Alright, Nightmare Demon.
Ah, we have a visitor. Some silly little girl comes to steal the fear I kindly lifted from her shoulders. You should have thanked me and left your fear where it lay, forgotten. You think the pain will make you stronger. What fool filled your mind with such drivel? The only one who grows stronger from your fears isn't me. But you are a guest here in my home. So by all means, let me return what you have forgotten.
Tower of Ashal? No, it didn't look like the Tower of Ashal. Well, maybe. I don't know.
I expected worse.
These are but minor servants of a nightmare.
Pity.
Come on. Come on, kids. Oh, it's over here. I thought it would be the scrolls. Come on. Ugh, goodness. There's so many people. And I believe there was something on here to interact with. Yeah. Oh, this is the, Claws of Dumat. I talk about that in a lot of videos, so I'm not going to go over it in depth, but that's apparently what was used to open the Fade for the Magisters. Those things. Okay, here's another Dreamer. Oh, hello, Jordan. I want that dude to do my voicemail greeting. Didn't we look it up and it was the same voice actor as Corypheus? I remember doing that at some point. What am I... Oh, we're about to go up there. Okay, we're good. Jordan, are you watching the stream when you should be at work? Tisk tisk. Because we're all working from home now anyway. Oh, goodness. Okay. What do we got? It totally sounds like it. Yeah, I think it's the same guy. I don't remember.
Watch out! I don't know what those are, but they're coming our way.
So this is corruption, this is war. These always have good names to them. My favorite is always, ironically, spiders. Mine, what would yours be? Mine would probably be bees, honestly. As I just really hate bees. And wasps. Just all of that nonsense. Like, probably my most common nightmare, which I don't really have that many of anymore, but definitely as a kid,
I'm not familiar with this.
was getting chased by bees. And then I would wake up with just like my back arching, because like the bees were always just at my back. And I was trying my hardest to like not get stung, so I'd just be like in my bed, just arching my back so far, trying not to get. It was very bizarre. Anyway, that's fun memories. Bees. Centipedes becoming my father. Oh boy, that got real. Out as in I moved from the work desk.
I should be afraid.
Oh?
Facing the most powerful members of the Inquisition. Like Blackwall. There's nothing like a Grey Warden, and you are nothing like a Grey Warden.
I'll show you a Warden's strength, beast.
Got you there, though. Ants? Yeah, mine would definitely be wasp, yeah. Every single summer, a wasp stings me on the foot. I instinctively flinch when I hear buzzing. How do you get stung that often? What do you do? Rips. Nothing like a Grey Warden. So great in retrospect. Yeah, really. Gotcha. Oh, hello. Came right around there, huh?
Once again, Hawk is in danger because of you, Varric. You found the Red Lyrium. You brought Hawk here.
Just keep talking, Smiley.
Really nickname a nightmare demon. If I could get this. Alright, let's get this mirror. Mirror. I don't know what we're gonna do with one cunning, but I appreciate having it. I have no idea how it happens. I just always get stung in the foot. It's been like 5 years in a row. I can't wear flip-flops in the summer anymore. Dang, man. Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I got swarmed when I was little. I think maybe like 7 or 8, and like it's been with me ever since. a funny story. I'm sure I've shared it before, so sorry if I said this, but on what my parents have lovingly called the vacation from hell, because there's a whole big story behind it, but I'm not going to go into that. Derek is just frozen out of fear, I guess. My mom wanted to go outside. Here we go.
Mabanal inasalin, marsolas ina martin.
Bonal nadas.
Woo. My mom. Oh, if you're wondering what that means, it is translated. I forgot what the translation is. Sorry about that. I can't even remember what it is. Should look that up. Okay. Anyway, but my mom wanted to go outside, so she forced me to go hang out with her on a hammock. My mom.
Did you think you mattered, Hawk?
Ends up stepping on a wasp's nest, and we get swarmed. It's really fun.
Did matter.
We got stuck with my hair. It's all good fun.
Your city. How could you expect to strike down a god? Fenris is going to die just like your family, and everyone you ever cared about.
Well, that's going to grow tiresome.
Those were little fears. Tiny manifestations spawned from the nightmare itself.
And of course, they look like giant spiders.
Spiders? That is not what I saw.
Remember, we walk in the Fade. Demons of fear shape their appearance to unnerve each of us.
Wonderful.
Here we go. Nothing is inevitable. No, that's not it. That ended up getting
The
debunked.
nightmare is closer now. It knows you seek escape. With each moment,
Can I
it
talk to
grows
you?
stronger.
No, I can't. Gosh. So, we didn't have a translation for what the Nightmare Demon said for the longest time. But apparently we also sort of did. In Video Game Sophistry, which is a guy I've done a video with a couple of weeks ago, actually, he had an interview with Patrick Weeks a long time ago. And apparently they talked about it, but the interview was so long it had to get cut. And he just recently released that bit like a couple months ago. So if you want to hear Patrick Weeks citing his memory of what it's supposed to say, then you can go check that interview out. What Solus says, I don't think is translated in full. Why does it say Solus at the bottom here? Why does this say Solus on the minimap? We're just gonna not worry about that.
The demons! Keep running!
We'll get to that in a minute. Right now we want these things. Where was the interview?
Go!
It's a YouTube channel called Video Game Sophistry. The guy's name is Andy. It's an interview with Patrick Weeks, VGS, Andy. You could probably get it from there. It has the one where he specifically talks about the translation for this is the one where it has Solus's trespasser look, and I think it's also the background image is the new Dreadwolf Rises thing, even though this is recorded before that. Anyway. Heed me, noble rebel, your pride will be your downfall. That sounds familiar. The demons! Yes, really.
Breach back in Haven. That's how I escaped.
The demons! Keep running! Ah!
Go!
Hold up, he knew the translation for like 4 years and never told anyone? Yeah. He didn't know, to be fair, that it was like a big thing.
It was you. They thought it was Andraste sending me from the Fade, but it was the Divine behind me. And then you... She died.
Yes.
So this creature is simply a spirit.
You don't say.
I am sorry if I disappoint you.
The nightmare watched Corypheus and grew powerful off the fear. Were you like that for the Divine? A spirit watching her from the Fade, inspired by her faith.
If that is the story you wish to tell, it is not a bad one.
What we do know is that the mortal Divine perished at the temple, thanks to the Grey Wardens.
As I said, the Grey Wardens responsible for that crime were under the control of Corypheus. We can discuss this further once we return to Adamant.
Assuming that the Wardens and their demon army didn't destroy the Inquisition while we were gone.
How dare you judge us? You tore Kirkwall apart and started the Mage Rebellion.
To protect innocent mages, not madmen drunk on blood magic. But you'd ignore that, because you can't imagine a world without the Wardens, even if that's what we need.
Agreed. The Wardens may once have served a greater good, but they are far too dangerous now.
What are you saying? You want to get rid of the Wardens? Everyone makes mistakes. They would have died to save us.
I don't know what to tell you. There are a few good ones, but an awful lot of the Wardens I've known went crazy.
This debate can wait until we're out of danger. Inquisitor.
The nightmare has found us.
Form up!
I'm with you.
Here we go. That Solus thing is still just there. Oh, no, it disappeared now. Okay, well. Darn, that was going to be there for all of eternity now. Why does Solus hate the Grey Wardens? Okay, I have no idea. Honestly, none.
Come, real or not, the Divine is the key to escaping from the Fade.
We'll talk about this more when I actually have to make the decision, but like I don't know what to do for this quest half the time. There's like a lot of questions I don't have the answers to. All right. Hello there. The Grey Warden. Now I think this is actually somewhere over here. Yeah, letter. Nope, that's not it. Is it the tarot cards? It's somewhere. Hasty written notes. Oh, right. Do we need this? No, not really. We're actually doing pretty decent. I mean, why not? Good enough. I'm about to play Zelda. Have fun, everyone. Oh, goodbye, Jordan. Thank you for stopping by.
Warden Stroud, how must it feel to devote your whole life to the Wardens, only to watch them fall? Or worse, to know that you were responsible for their destruction? When the next blight comes, will they curse your name?
With the Maker's blessing, we will end this wretched.
Oh boy. There's a couple things behind me, but I want to turn this in before we keep going. Place the tarot card. Take that. Thank you for the exchange. Okay. Okay, I think we're getting to the point where there's going to be two paths now. We're going to eventually take both, but it's just kind of a pain that we have to choose. Oh, that one's a fun one, but we're not going to look at in depth.
Do you think you can fight me? I am your every fear come to life. I am the veiled hand of Corypheus himself. The demon army you fear, I command it. bound all through me.
Ah, so if we banish you, we banish the demons. Thank you. Every fear come to life.
I'll say this, the spirit of Divine Justinia is sassy. I respect that. Which I think Divine Justinia herself was a bit sassy, so... we're gonna do the painful thing first, so we're gonna go up here, because the other way is actually a lot easier. Because there's like, I think 2 Pride Demons or something like that. There's also a puzzle. I don't think it's a hard puzzle, it's just a puzzle. You know what I mean? Spirit of sass. What if there is a spirit of sass? Now there's 1, there's 2. Can I get some... Didn't mean to do that, but here we are, I guess. Well, we got 1. This one is like barely even touched. That's not too bad. I thought that'd take a lot longer, honestly. We are just kind of over-leveled. Temple of Dumont. Okay. Oh, little stuffed animal. Stuffed animals in creepy places make me sad. Okay. Oh boy. What does that mean? Is there like an order? No, okay. Ah, okay. That's what we do. Nope. Okay. Nope. Is this just a trial and error one, or is there like a piece I'm missing here? Oh boy. Solus, if you could kindly stop doing your little moonwalk. This one? Nope. I'm gonna guess this one. Nope. Oh, guys, you're killing me. The worst part is getting past the companions. Ah, motherfucker. I think we have it now. There we go. Wait, so this is the part of the Fade the Magisters entered through? I don't think so. No, it wouldn't have been. Inscribed words. Because they entered through the Golden City. They didn't enter. Like, we're close. But it's not it. Come on. Little stuffed animal just makes me so sad. Okay. I think this is not exactly where we want to go yet. Okay, don't. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, no. I guess we could just loop around in a minute. I don't know, because this is. This is where the standoff is, but we don't want to go. Okay, well, we're gonna go back and then go the other way now. Come on. Ironically, spiders. Making my way in the Fade. Here we go. They should have made it possible to explore it. The Black City or something else. Because we're not in the Black City right now.
I guess things just float whenever they feel like it here. Wonder what's up there. Or maybe it's best we never find out.
Probably best we never find out, Barrick. I mean, look at this place. Come on now. Oh, look at all the terror demons. My favorite. There. Here it is. Okay. Now you can't actually see it from here, but there's actually a lot of really pretty swirl patterns in this area. Cannot tell you why, to be honest. I thought there was like a little thing. Yeah, here it is. You? Let me tell you, we're gonna have a hell of a time doing all that, like, trespasser quests, where you have to, like, catch all the whatever it is. I hate doing that. Ugh, Trespasser's not gonna... Trespasser has some mini-games I absolutely hate. That is quite a long time from now, though. Like, look, it's taken us 24 episodes just to get to this point. Oh, there is one of these things over here. Well, that's not what I wanted at all, but I guess it works. Oh, you again. Come on now. Discharge. What the heck does that mean? Oh, we got it. Oh boy. I still haven't played Trespasser. There is someone I know. I don't think she's here though. That has. Huh? Girl, what are you doing over there? Has almost finished Trespasser, but can't get herself to finish it because she doesn't want to wait for Dragon Age 4. Bless her. So here's the graveyard. If you can ever find it, here it is. Dying alone. Sarah's Grace fears nothing. Black Holes himself. All sorts of fun stuff. It'd be kind of interesting if the Inquisitor could have one, but alas, it does not say. I don't think we've come across another Dreamer. We did get a fear though. All right, let's go do this.
Look!
Spiders. Oh, well, we can get it in a minute. And now we fight a whole bunch of stuff. Hooray! Oh, come on. Oh, there's just a thing here. Dang it. We're just not having a good time right now. Oh god. It's not one thing, it's another. Should be more coming. Yeah, here they are. I just really want this thing up here, so I'm just going to casually make my way towards this so I can get my lazarites, apparently. Stroud's been over there 1v1ing this bear demon. Oh, another one? Seriously? What I think Oria's biggest fear is, so I'm that person that likes to live within the confines of the game, so I'm going to say spiders. But, you know, to each their own. I'm boring because I like things to feel canon. You know what I mean? Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, we're about to hit. We're good enough. We don't need it. We don't need it. I think there's another one we'll pass anyway. Okay, we're in the final stages.
You must get through the rift, Inquisitor. Get through, and then slam it closed with all your strength. That will banish the army of demons and exile this cursed creature to the farthest reaches of the Fade.
Yeah. The Fade. Did we miss one? Oh, well, we found the fear. I think we just give it to the guy up here. Where is he? We don't wanna go up here. Right? I think I missed him. Where is he? You missed it, Caitie. I did miss it. Where is he? It's back. Way back. Oh, shit. Oh! I think I know where it is. Ah, dang it. It's by the graveyard. Yeah. Well, at least we can walk back. Forgot to look back here.
Hard to outrun anything in this swamp.
There we go. Now we can go and leave this place. Oh, well, I mean, they're here. And look, we wouldn't have gotten some dark deep stalker hide. There we go. Oh, one more. Someone asked about using French VO for the Elysian in this game. No, I do not know of anyone who's done that yet. We're doing pretty good. I think I might just flip and then supply cash, and we're not going to worry about the rest of it. Okay. Are those deep stalkers? No, they're not deep stalkers. They're called gibbering horrors. But they give you deep stalker hide anyway. I don't really know why. There's all our dreamer friends. They gave us a gift. Okay. I'm going to save here because we're about to finish things up, and just in case this all goes south, we have a good point of reference. Also, we can just sit here for a moment and appreciate all of this. Unfortunately, we cannot hit it. Let's go.
If you would, please tell Liliana. I am sorry. I failed you too.
Okay, so this is probably dumb, but here we go. Just as you pull up a barrier. My favorite. Well, that wasted that, huh?
You cannot stand against me.
So happy. Am I looting during the boss fight? Yes, we're not surprised. Bees!
We're almost there.
Are we? What? Was that Alistair? Wait, hold on.
You will die in agony.
That 100% sounded like Alistair. Oh, what the heck? Just gonna loot. Just gonna loot. I'm missing something. There is a loot here. They don't let you loot afterwards, you know? It's just not fair. All this garbage loot I don't need. I think he's somewhere. There he is. Alistair's with us in spirit, I guess. What if he's just like casually dreaming this and he's like, oh, sick. This is awesome. I can't remember that Stroud guy. But Alistair is not married to Honora in this world tape, but he is king. I'm not quite sure why it mentioned Alistair.
You are nothing.
Hey. He's just right there, huh? We're doing alright though, like, we really aren't hurting. It's gonna be kind of like this for most of the game.
I grow fat on your fear.
Oh, you should go on a diet then, my friend. Sounds like you're complaining about that. Got it. We did it. Like how Blackwall was the first to say, I am totally out of here.
We need to clear a path!
Go! I'll cover you.
No, you were right. The Grey Wardens caused this. A Warden must...
A Warden must help them rebuild. That's your job. Corypheus is mine.
Oh no. Okay, no. I do like Hawk as, or Stroud as a character, but like, I can't leave Danica. I mean, Danica. So, sorry, Stroud.
Stroud.
Inquisitor, it has been an honor.
Everyone F for Stroud. He deserves it. He was a good man.
For the Warden!
Make her bless you, please. I don't know why my skirt is missing, but it's been real, Stroud, yeah. Poor guy. Fee-haw for a stash, yeah. Fee-haw for the mustache, F for Stroud.
She was right. Without the nightmare to control them, the mages are free and Corypheus loses his demon army. Though as far as they're all concerned, the Inquisitor broke the spell with the blessing of the Maker. They need something to believe in. I suppose escaping by the skin of your teeth isn't as good for morale.
Inquisitor, the Archdemon flew off as soon as you disappeared. The Venatori Magister is unconscious but alive. Cullen thought you might wish to deal with him yourself. As for the Wardens, those who weren't corrupted helped us fight the demons.
We stand ready to help make up for Clarel's tragic mistake. Where is Stroud?
Warden Stroud died striking a blow against a servant of the Blight. We will honor his sacrifice, and remember how he exemplified the ideals of the Grey Wardens, even as Corypheus and his servants tried to destroy you all from within.
Inquisitor, we have no one left of any significant rank. What do we do now?
Okay. This is probably the only decision in Inquisition, and one of the very few in the whole series, where I don't know what to pick. I could really go either way. And I feel like my mind would change if this ends up being an important choice later on. But I really don't know. So if they help the Inquisition, it's actually a huge risk to the Inquisition, because Grey Wardens can still be manipulated by Corypheus. That thing is still real. However, at the very end of the game, and I think there is actually some examples where the Grey Wardens are manipulated with Corypheus, but at the end of the game, what happens is that these Grey Wardens will make a little pocket for themselves in this area and rebuild, and then they kind of split off from the rest of the Wardens, and I kind of like that. Meanwhile, if you say get out of Orlais, they just go march to Weishaupt, and they become part of the bigger conglomerate of Grey Wardens. And we don't know what's happening with the Wardens in the future. I might change my plan on this for right now, because again, I don't really know, but something about there being a backup group of Wardens that are also in our pocket seems like a decent idea. This is definitely metagaming. I think in the moment, the better choice would say to get out of Orlais. But for me to metagame, I'm going to say help the Inquisition, because that seems more promising than anything. But again, if this ends up being a bad idea, prepare for this to be completely changed in future playthrough, because it could really go either way for me. So, welcome aboard!
You stay and do whatever you can to help. Stroud died for the ideals of the Wardens. In war, victory. And we are still at war. Do you believe the Wardens can still help?
I do, your worship.
You're still vulnerable to Corypheus, and possibly his Venatori. But there are plenty of demons that need killing.
While they do that, I'll inform the Wardens at Weishaupt what's happened. Best they not get caught off guard.
Thank you, your worship. We will not fail you.
Caitie betraying her husband and son. I know.
Good luck with your Inquisition. Try not to start an exalted march on anything. And take care of Varric for me.
Oh boy. So why is Sarah approving even though she doesn't like them? She thinks they're fine. She just thinks they're scary, you know? Sola sighing like he's not mad. He's just disappointed.
She's on her way to Weishaupt. As for the Grey Wardens, they are fighting demons and Red Templars while staying clear of Venatori. You dealt Corypheus a significant blow, Inquisitor.
The Grey Wardens carry respect in other nations. If we spread word that the Inquisition has their support...
We may gain standing with nations that have suffered under the Blight. I will take the matter to Josephine. You took an army from Corypheus, but that will matter little if Orlais falls into chaos. All arrangements have been made for the ball in Halam Shiral. Let us know when you are ready to proceed.
Remind me what we know about the plot against Selene.
The Venatori are planning some kind of attack on the Imperial Court. Corypheus may even be fueling the conflict between the Empress and her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard. If we warn Selene, she may prove a most valuable ally against Corypheus.
I'll go as soon as I am able.
Good. Cullen, Josephine, and I will discuss the best way to gain an audience with the Empress. Speak with us when you are ready. What was she like? Divine Justinia, or her soul, or the spirit that took her form. I read your report. I know it isn't clear, but...
She seemed calm, serene even, and she guided us the whole way through.
That does sound like her.
She did ask me to tell you something, though. She said, "I'm sorry, I failed you too."
Oh. I should finish this before it slips my mind. Perhaps later we might discuss the matter further. Thank you.
Ooh, look at that 9,000 XP. Okay, so, look, I know people are disappointed for me for keeping the Wardens, and honestly, I could be swayed either way. This isn't like a... that choice might be one of the things I would change most easily compared to everything else. But, yeah, so... it could go either way. We're pretty much just gonna wrap up here, because we only got 5 minutes. I'm not even gonna do...
Now this is a hall worthy of the Inquisition.
All right, all the junk's gone. Let's go decorate Skyhold. Finally get some good gear in here. I'm not judging, so let's judge it. You're not, but there are some people judging. So, okay. We got a banner, we got a bed, we got the drapes, we got the heraldry, we got the decor. Okay, I kind of like Ferelden. What do we got? We're gonna go for Ferelden. I know it's basic, but I like the puppies. Okay. Was that it? Was that everything? I thought... okay, bed, throne, windows. Yep, okay. We're disappointed, but not surprised. Thanks, I think. No. Here we go. Home sweet home. Alright, fun facts, there's like, I think the Avar do it, I think there's another one. But at the very end of the game, Varric's sitting in one of these end chairs, but those decors don't have end chairs, so he's just sitting in the air. Very funny. Okay, so, we're just gonna kind of head to the top and end it, really. What can we examine? Warhounds, restorable. Cool. Women of all war. Look at all this. Look at all this fun stuff. Canary decor is a way to make a statement. It's very true, goodness. The dragon stuff is also very, oh no, we can cheat. We can cheat. I don't want to cheat. We'll probably end up doing it anyway, but let's go. Alright. Well, guys, we finally finished Here Lies the Abyss. We're one step closer to the end of the game. And we probably unlocked a whole bunch of other stuff with companion quests. Yeah, probably next time we'll finish up some of the things we didn't get to do in not this episode, but the episode previous to this, so the books and Sutherland and all of that. And then the 3 areas we're going to be exploring the most are... we'll probably start out with the Exalted Plains, and then really, actually just really these 3, Exalted Plains, Emerald Graves, and Priest du Lion, because those are kind of the Orlesian areas, and we'll do that. We'll do those 3 completed for the most part, and then we'll go off and do Wicked Ice, Wicked Hearts. So yeah. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully, everything's cool for next week. We'll stream again. We should be back with Claude this weekend. Next weekend, I think we're trying to set up something fun with, like, a bunch of people playing multiplayer together. We'll see how this works out. Once we have solid details, we'll let you know. But guys, thanks for joining us. Be safe.